Tonight, a Grand Rapids neighborhood once riddled with drugs and violence is on the comeback, and it's had a long way to go.
Some pointed out that the young men that hang out on the street corner may need help as well, help to change their lives. Police say there is drug dealing in the area.
Now, that was our report in 1991 about the problems along Wealthy Street on the city's southeast side. Well, now that area is seeing a business boom.
You've seen it. New shops are being built there. Others are moving in from other parts of the city. And tonight, we're talking to people who have seen that mean street change over the decades.
24 Hour News 8's Danny Carlson is live in the Wealthy Street Business District tonight. Danny?
Well, we know that 2 franchise stores are planning to open new stores here on Wealthy Street, Lee and Birch Clothing and Topper Pizza. So we wanted to take a look at where Wealthy has been. Now, 25 years ago, it might not have been the safest choice to walk down Wealthy Street on a Friday night, but talking to people who were here then, they said big changes, obviously development, and even things like no trash in the street, trash in the trash cans, really shows just how far the street has come.
We, as people in the community, have to continue to work hard.
This report from 1991, right in the thick of it, when drugs and gangs were as common on Wealthy Street as high-end bistros are now.
You could be enforcing on one end of the block and look up the street at the other end of the block, and you could see deals being done out of cars.
GRPS Assistant Superintendent Larry Johnson was there then, an undercover narcotics officer with GRPD. People here still know you.
This was my neighborhood. I mean, this is where I spent a lot of time. I spent 10 hours a day down in here for, almost 11 years. For about 5 of those years, I spent some very quality hours in here, night and day, hanging out, sitting on the porches, eating the same food, and just blending in and being part of it.
Did people know that you were a police officer?
No, they didn't. Not at first.
Johnson credits GRPD.
It looks totally different. I mean, this was nothing more than abandoned buildings through here.
As well as neighbors who wanted to take their street back, the city's support, and the handful of business owners who stuck it out through the worst of the worst as the reasons why Wealthy is what it is now. A night and day change that took years of work.
This is a test case for what can happen when the public and private work together. It's a test case when one loves their city and don't want to give up on it. We're not.
Now, I asked Johnson if he thinks that it just takes about 20 years to turn a neighborhood around, and he said, in his opinion, the city has a blueprint here in Wealthy Street for what works, a success story, so he thinks that it should take far less time. Live in Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24 Hour News 8.
Danny, thank you.